What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite today. How you doing? It is Wednesday, I've still got chipped tooth, so let's get used to it. It's way worse on the back end. When I touch it with my tongue, I feel like I've only got half a tooth. It's like, it looks better that side. I need to get it sorted. I will get it sorted. Just, I hate paying the dentist. Like, I think it's like £100 to sort it. And then you need 7 fillings. No, I don't need 7 fillings. Because I've got a conspiracy theory about dentists, because they're evil. I think it's like glasses. It's all bollocks. All they do, you need all this done because you've got to pay us X amount of money to like fill your teeth in. Unless I'm on the floor in pain, I ain't getting nothing done. That's my conspiracy. Same with glasses. Your eyes, they never get better, do they? Never get better. They always get worse. Anyway, yeah, got a couple of charity shop hauls. I missed the car boot on Sunday. Kind of my own fault. I was looking at the weather, and my weather apps were telling me that it was going to be peeing down with rain at, I think it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I kind of have the rule of thumb, because it cost me to get there. I know it doesn't cost me anything to get back now. But I kind of have the rule of thumb that if it's going to rain at some point, I'm not going to bother because people aren't going to turn up. But I lay around in bed being a lazy git. I was like, oh, it's going to rain. And then I was checking the weather on BBC. I got my daughter to check her weather app, and it was all saying sunny. And then I tried to book a taxi, and no one was picking up the taxi, so it was like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I booked it, and no one answered it for 10 minutes. Then I booked it again, and no one answered it for 10 minutes. It's if people know Wolverhampton, I know Richard who watches, Richard Payne of the Payne Brothers. Payne Brothers should be a WWE tag team. It's in the name. Brothers Payne. There should be a WWE tag team. I was saying, Richard was commented on one of my videos the other week on about the traffic that's been really bad down there. The taxi drivers don't want to go down there. They've told me, they're like, oh, they don't want to do that because there's just a short bit between the motorway and where the car boot is, where they've got temporary traffic lights, and it's a nightmare to get through. As soon as you get through that part, it's not that bad. But getting through those lights is an absolute pain in the arse. So the taxi drivers just don't want to take the job on. So I waited around, nobody was taking the taxi, and I just thought, soddy. And then I tried to go to an afternoon one, just randomly, we were popping to a shop, and I was like, can I pop to the car boot? But although they say they're open till 5, it was shutting at like 1:30. So, yeah. Oh well. But I've got enough stuff to list. But yeah, well, again, I don't know if anybody watches who goes to that car boot. But what we noticed on the Sunday was they had temporary traffic lights there, but the temporary traffic lights have gone, and now the lights that are there are only letting 3 cars through at a time. So it just takes forever. It takes forever to get down that road. And the road, it's a busy road in Wolverhampton, the Cannock Road, and it's just this part between the motorway and Featherstone. It's an absolute nightmare. I'm probably talking to one person. Nobody else really cares. Anyway, so these are, I popped some charity shops on Saturday, and then I had a sports day for Lace on Monday, so I didn't get around to doing any videos on Monday. So I didn't do a top 10, so I'll do that next week. I'll do a top 10 for 2 weeks. I don't think it was the best week, to be fair, so it's probably the best. Yeah, so Monday I ended up having a sports day, so I didn't get anything done on Monday. So this is what I got the weekend and what I picked up yesterday from Dudley and Walsall. The accents aren't that much different, but yeah. Dudley, everybody sounds like this. oh, oh, you've got to, yeah. That's what you hear in charity shops in Wolverhampton. How's things? You hear it in everyone. How's things? How's life? It, oh, yeah. Carrying on. Oh, yeah. You got to, yeah. You hear that in every. I almost hear that at least once every time I pop to a charity shop. Got to, yeah. You've got to, yeah. Freaking shut up. Anyway, right. So yeah, there's quite a few bits here. As I said, if I haven't got anything where I think it's really spectacular, I'm just going to condense these in 2 visits to charity shops into 1 video. You know what I mean? Sorry. Right, I will go through the bits first. So I'll go with a fail first. Picked up these 2. Some Build-A-Bear Lion King plushies. They were on in the charity shop for £8. I was looking at them and the guy went, you can have those for £5 each. And I was like, oh yeah, go on. So Build-A-Bear, there's got to be some money in them. Nah, 0, nothing, nada. I mean, that one might sell for a tenner, that one sells for about 8. But they're £5 each, they've cost me a tenner, I'm going to shoot for 20. No, that was no teachers right from when I was a kid watching this. So yeah, nothing in these. Tenner for the 2. I'm going to go for £20. Put them together, £20. So yeah, that was a bit of a dud. Picked up some hotters, as I said. If I pick up, I'm about to say this. If I see hotters for a £5, I'll pick them up. I had 6 for these. I just thought they looked kind of unique, kind of getting like the normal kind of looking ones, the ones, well, not the normal, the ones where I know what the names are for them. I won't pay over a £5 for them, but I'm not going to like pay, I wouldn't have paid £8 for these, if you know what I mean. So I paid 6. The name is Purebeck, Hotter Purebeck, size 5. Were you wet? There we go. £6.15, unfortunately. As this is my day hat, so if I do that and there's cat hair or dust on it, this just gets thrown around the living room. So it's my day hat. But yeah, £15. I can't remember the shoes. Picked these up on a bit of a punt. These were £6.99. They're horse riding boots, Dublin equestrian. There we go. Equestrian horse riding boots. £6.99. About £20. Alright. These were some Skechers I haven't seen before. In good condition, to be fair. But they're U by Skechers. But yeah, these were £5.50, I think. Yeah, £5.50, 25. I'll go on them. Skechers do stick around quite a bit. Yeah, they do stick around quite a bit. And then you kind of take a best offer. So as I've said, if you're new to my channel, I put best offer on everything. I'll reduce after 3 months. So yeah, another pair of Skechers, some men's. I couldn't find the name of these. I did Google image search black leather Skechers, kind of pumps, trainers. Couldn't find anything. These cost me 8, but going by size 11, black laces, leather. Condition 8. I'm going to go for 35. Around when you look up the trainers, Skechers, Skechers men's trainers, it's around 35. So I'll go for 35. These I picked these up on a bit of a punt. I've had Feeler before. I won't just pick up any Feeler trainers, but if they kind of look unique. But I thought these looked unique when I've looked them up. I found one pair that looked like this, but it's somewhere in Germany, I think, that they've sold or they're listed. The tread's pretty good on them. They cost me 3. But yeah, couldn't find a name. Similar ones like this are like hiking boots, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go hiking boots. £3.25. Alright. Picked up some glass. Show you these two little bits first. These are from the same shop. Just a paperweight, the kind of dolphin, whale paperweight. When you get, again, it's weird. I had a, what's the one I picked up the other day? I can't think of the fish. But it kind of looked like this, same kind of colour. I put paperweight in the description, but I put figurine and Maruno in there. And when I put that and I did a search on that, it was about 25 quid. So I don't know, because I put just paperweight for this one, it's not come up that much, but about 15. Yeah, about 15, that costs £2.50. This one, when I put it in Google image search, it comes up as Wedgwood. When I take the price off the bottom, I don't know if you can see, there's an imprint of Wedgwood on there. But if anything, that brings the price down. So if you search like glass Maruno style squirrel, it's about 15 quid. When you put Wedgwood in there, and not Maruno, it brings it down to about a tenner, £10. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the higher one, 15 on that one. But I've sold a red one of these before. It might have been Wedgwood and I didn't realise before I started using Google image search. But I think I sold it for like 25 quid, but it was a while ago. Yeah, I'll go for 15, that's the going way. And then this one, I've seen these in the car boots before, kind of swirl sculptures and stuff like that. I started like looking them up because you saw them at the car boots all the time. But yeah, 4 quid, 25 on that one, about 25 quid. I'll shoot for that. So I think that's all the, yes, that's all the non-clothing bits. I've got a bag for the clothing bits, so that can go. I'm doing well. I've only got about 3 or 4 bits of unlisted before this lot of like dead pole stocks. I've only got 3 or 4 bits left. Right, I'll start from the top. This cost me 4 quid, just a Paul Smith check shirt. 4 quid, I'll go for 30 now. 30 at the minute. Sold a short sleeve one for 25 or 22 the other week. Rohan, I haven't seen Rohan for a while, some Rohan trousers. I always used to find these in charity shops where someone got rid of like their set of Rohan trousers. You'd always find them in like sets of 3 or 4. I only found these one pair this time. But these are Convoy trousers, £5, I'll go for 25. Yeah, what I've started doing my clothing on a Friday, unless I've got quite a bit to package up on the Friday, I'll do the packaging on the Thursday night for the Friday, and then I have all of Friday to just do clothing photos. So that's kind of my plan at the minute. Not that anybody cares. What are these? Oh yeah, I think there's a G-Star. Saw some G-Star jeans over the weekend for about 30 quid. But yeah, G-Star, what's the name on these now? MC Arthur Shipmate jeans. 7 quid I paid for these. There's none that have sold in the UK. Abroad they've sold for 45. I'm going to shoot for 45. They'll come down. If they have to, they'll come down. But they seem like a rare name on eBay. I don't know if people go by those names, I'm not sure. But they seem like a rare name. The ones that I sold the other day were a rare name that I hadn't seen before. Now, I have seen before, I've sold them before, but they always go for like 30 to 40 quid. So I had them on for 40 and I took 30. So it is worth, with the G-Star jeans, just taking a bit of a punt. These, some old like FUBU kind of, I don't know if FUBU is hip hop or grunge, I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of kind of hip hoppy grunge. Little tags on the side, and then hip hoppy with the logo on the back. But these cost me 3. Zip works, right? I didn't check the zip. Yeah. So these cost me 3. Yeah, these cost me £3. Vintage FUBU jeans cost me £3. 40 quid. I'm saying I'm going for on them. They're going for around 30-40 quid, so I'm gonna go for 40. Always go for the lowest one because I can come down and Carl always used to say that to me. These are some Paul Smith jeans. I hate saying that because that's a word that Liam Ekalay lives around the house all the time. Paul Smith jeans. So yeah, some Paul Smith jeans, 4 quid, 30 on them. That was it on Saturday. I found a couple of new charity shops on Saturday in Penkridge. I normally pop to Penkridge on Saturday. I take the son while the daughter's at dance class. He's not really that bothered about going to the charity shops anymore. But there was 3 that I used to go to. If you know Penkridge, I used to go. There's a Bernardo's and a Compton that are next to each other, and then I used to go to a Beacon that's near the market. But I found another 2 around the back: a Staffordshire Wildlife one and a name that I've never heard of before, Summit Trust. Catherine Summit Trust, I think. But yeah, found a few bits in there. A Joe Brown shirt and a Hawaiian floral shirt. I think that'll go. You find with Joe Brown's, the weird pattern shirts go pretty quick. But yeah, £6 on that one. 25 I'll shoot for on that one. Yeah, got a couple of Gants. I don't normally pick up, well I do, but this kind of stick around for a bit. Gant stuff does, but we'll see what happens. But they've both got some unique names on them. These are Gant 12-M Indigo Linen. So it's a linen shirt. So they might, oh no, this is long sleeve. I think I was searching short sleeve, so I might have to do these again. But about 20 quid. 20 quid on this one and then 15 on the other. They kind of look the same. That one's short sleeve. So yeah, so 15 on that one. And what's that one called? Linen Plaid. I like this one. This was I think the only t-shirt I picked up on the weekend. I've never watched an episode of this, Mr. Pickles. I've never watched an episode of this. I've seen clips of it and it's pretty freaking dark. Like, it's pretty dark, some of the stuff that I've seen of it, but it's from Adult Swim. The same people are kind of, I'm not sure if it's the same creators, but Rick and Morty and stuff like that. But when I saw this, I remember seeing the programme Mr. Pickles and it being unique and dark, so I thought I'd pick it up. But yeah, £2.50. I'm going to shoot for 20 quid. I think they've sold for around 15 quid abroad, but not very much in the UK to Gildan. But I'll go for 20. Again, I can always come down. I think there's another Rohan. Yeah, Rohan shirt. Which one was this now? Don't look it up. Worldview. I'll put it on my list. Rohan Worldview shirt. Picked this up because it was Rohan. I don't really like shirts, to be fair, even though I've got quite a few in this thing there. But all these shirts, I don't like shirts. Like, I won't pick up Ted Baker shirts anymore. They stick around for freaking ages and then you'll just get a random Ted Baker shirt sale. Like Superdry, I don't pick up, but look, Rohan, I know Rohan is a pretty good brand. Gant, again, they'll stick around. What's the other shirts? Paul Smith will go pretty quick. Yeah. Worldview shirt, isn't it? Worldview shirt, £2.50, 30 quid, I was surprised. 30 quid. 30 quid. I think this is phase 8. And with tags. So yeah, phase 8, this was £3.50. It's a size small. It is tiny. Some petite lady might want it. £3.50, 30 quid I'm going to shoot for. Phase 8, I don't know. It's worth a punt, 30 quid. These are just some Wrangler jeans. Regular fit jeans. Again, this is another one where I'll list them. I always go for around 30 quid on Wrangler jeans, depending. I always go for around 30 quid. That's normally the going highest price. But they'll go for around 20, 20 to 30 if I put them on for 30 quid. Yeah, they cost me 4, so I put them on for 30. And then, yeah, the last one, which I was happy with this. This shop seems to always have a Joe Brown's coat in there. But this is a lady's Joe Brown's coat with the labels. So it's brand new. It looks new. There's no, yeah, it looks pretty new, but it's wool blend, which is good. It cost me a tenner, 45 quid. I'm going to shoot for on that one. So yeah, that's what I picked up the weekend and yesterday. Yes, I've got on the stairs now, and I get some spare hours to get some clothing done. Got my hook on the wall here to do my clothing photos now. So yeah, I'll get the other big stuff, the bulky stuff, photographed now and then listed today. And then the clothing I'll gradually get done through the week and then get it all finished on Friday. That's the plan. I'm kind of talking to myself, guys, when I talk about this. I'm talking myself into my plan that I need to do. What's going for? I've got my daughter's high school induction on Thursday. I'm really not looking forward to it. I was saying to my wife, what have I got to wear? I've had my hair cut. I was like, what have I got to wear? She's like, just wear what you normally wear. I'm like, I literally wear hoodies and shorts. That's all I wear. Hoodies and shorts. And then come October, I'll change the shorts to jeans. So maybe wear some jeans. Yeah, I'll wear some jeans and a t-shirt. Oh yeah, in the summer I wear t-shirts because it's getting warm now, so I wear t-shirts. But sure, maybe wear jeans and a t-shirt. Alright then. That's alright, but just look forward to it. I hate small talk. And I know there's going to be people there that because she's going to the same senior school that I went to when I was a kid, but the school that exists when I went there has completely gone. So it's been knocked down, it's a completely new building. It's in the same place, but there's nothing of, apart from I think the AstroTurf, but there's nothing of the old school there, if you know what I mean. So, but we went there when we were trying to work out what high school she wanted to go to, or senior school, whatever they're called. And we went there and had a walk around that time, and I saw people that I know. I literally can't. I can't go anywhere in Wolverhampton without bumping into someone that I know. It's a nightmare. So, because I used to be very sociable, but now I'm not very sociable. But I know it'd be like, oh, you're all right? Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, I'll put some weight on, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. The school that we went to, it ain't here, is it? No, it's not. Just an unsociable prick. I'm not. I just don't like small talk. I can talk to people. I can have a good conversation. I just hate small talk. If we've got to talk about the weather, we'll be talking. I mean, I'm on Facebook. You can see I'm not dead. So I've got to talk to me. Anyway, peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful. I'm going to get this photographed and listed now. I'll see you in my next video.